Toni Cipriani had always been known as a ruthless and cunning mobster in Liberty City. His reputation for violence and brutality preceded him wherever he went. But when he crossed paths with Trevor Philips, the infamous sociopathic killer from Los Santos, things took a dark turn. Trevor had always prided himself on being the craziest and most evil guy around. His acts of violence and mayhem were legendary, and he reveled in the chaos he created. But when Toni decided to challenge him for the title of the most deranged criminal, things escalated quickly. It started with small acts of aggression, sabotaging each other's operations, stealing from one another, and causing chaos in the streets. But Toni was determined to outdo Trevor in every way possible. And when he set his sights on blowing up Staunton with explosives, even Trevor was taken aback. The sheer scale of destruction and violence that Toni unleashed was unlike anything Trevor had ever seen. The streets were littered with bodies, buildings were reduced to rubble, and chaos reigned supreme. Even Trevor, with all his madness and bloodlust, couldn't believe what Toni had done. As the dust settled and the smoke cleared, Trevor realized that there was a line even he wouldn't cross. Despite his sociopathic tendencies and insane behavior, he still had a sense of loyalty to his friends Michael and Franklin. But Toni Cipriani had shown that he was willing to do anything to prove himself as the most evil guy around. The question remained, was Toni Cipriani truly a good guy in some moments, or was he just as bad as any other gangster in Liberty City? The answer was unclear, but one thing was certain: Toni had taken things to a whole new level of violence and depravity. And in doing so, he had made Trevor Philips look like a saint in comparison.